So it looks like this fight is probably not going to happen. Obviously, Tyson Fury came out not that long ago saying if I don't have, a signed contract by 5 p.m. today, then the fight is off. And to be honest, I knew when he said that was unrealistic, and also that was not going to be the case. It would be extended, despite him repeatedly saying that no extensions, this is the end, either sign it or, we're moving on. And yes, he did later come out the next day saying, I've been convinced to let this, let negotiations carry on. Because it was ridiculous, because DAZN and Queensberry BT were due to have negotiations that same day that this kind of imaginary deadline came up to talk about TV rights. And it was obvious that although they were having that meeting, it wasn't going to get signed on the same day. Saw various interviews with Eddie Hearn and also George Warren, and it seems clear that these deadlines are coming from Tyson, not from BT, not from DAZN. Eddie Hearn has said, yeah, they'd like to get the fight signed, soon, but, they've still got, 9 weeks or something, he said, left. That's still plenty of time. At the end of the day, this fight could be signed the week before and it would sell out. It doesn't need a big build-up. I think the case is more that they want to know, the fighters want to know who they're fighting. AJ normally likes a very long training camp. Also, there is that slight kind of unknown quantity with his training setup at the moment, whereas Fury obviously has a much more stable setup. These kind of deadlines are not coming from Queensberry. They're not coming from Matchroom. So that's all a bit strange, and I'm kind of in a position now where I think, was this fight a big scam from the start? Was this never really going to happen? Are the negotiations happening in vain? And have we just been scammed into believing that this fight was ever really possible? It certainly seems that way in hindsight now. If this isn't signed on Monday, I think negotiations are just going to break down at this rate. I stand by what I've said in earlier videos, and Tyson Fury is sabotaging these, negotiations, whether on purpose or just as a result of his lack of understanding of how business works. You make your own decision. That being said, though, to try and give a bit more of a balanced kind of view on this, because I know a lot of people are calling me Fury haters, because I think Fury is sabotaging this. I equally do think, to be fair, that whether it's Eddie Hearn or someone behind the scenes, I don't think they're super keen on Anthony Joshua taking this fight. I think Anthony Joshua wants this fight. I think Tyson Fury wants this fight. AJ, because it's a big fight and he's proven, whether you like him or not, whether you think the opponents are past their best or not. And to be honest, I think most of his opponents have been well past their best. But, whatever you think, he has consistently fought the best out there. Whether the best out there have been, in your opinion, amazing fighters or not, they've been the best opponents that he could face. Bar Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, he's fought the best people that you can. So I do believe he wants this because he's shown that he wants to fight the best. It's another crack at kind of a title. Big payday, probably one of the biggest paydays he could get out there, apart from a Deontay Wilder fight. I believe AJ does want this. He's given me no reason to think otherwise. I think Fury wants this because it's an ideal time to get AJ. He's coming off 2 losses, mentally and physically. Well, not physically, mentally at his lowest point. Has shown vulnerabilities. I don't think he's kind of on the downturn or in a physical state. He's still, injury-free. He's not like a Wilder who's breaking his hand every single fight. I do believe both the fighters want this for different reasons. However, I do think also Queensberry want this fight. I think it's a no-brainer for them. But I think whether it's someone at Matchroom or someone at DAZN, I'm not sure if that's Eddie Hearn or just someone behind the scenes. I think this DAZN contract, though, is kind of already taken a bit of a hit with AJ losing back to back, and I don't think someone is willing to risk another loss, all things considered, what they've invested in AJ. And I'm sure that contract has redundancies in place and, clauses in there to protect them against what has already happened. But regardless, I don't think they want to take any more hits on that investment. So yeah, that's my impression. I think if this isn't signed Monday, Tuesday next week, it's just not happening. I think both parties are already showing signs, in my opinion, of wanting to back out. I think Eddie Hearn is kind of now saying, talks are still going on, but I'm pretty sure he wants to fight Daniel Charr. Fury is talking about everyone else's name apart from AJ. And to be honest, I wish he'd just shut up and just, not talk about anyone. Just let the people actually know what they're talking about, get on with the negotiations. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment. Let me know what you think. And I will be going on holiday actually next week, so I'm probably going to be a bit quiet, but again, I just thought I'd get this video out there, as I don't know really if there's much more to be said at the moment. I think, either it's going to happen very early next week or it's not happening at all. So I will catch up with you end of next week, and see where the landscape lies.